Good evening, everybody. A pleasure and a privilege, as always, to be at Anfield, where we are hoping for another miracle like Istanbul. Shaqiri in his own half rolls it square towards Matip. Virgil van up to Mane. Mistake. Mane into the area. Great skill. Henderson's in the box. Henderson saved the
City celebrating. The party really is just getting started. They've had to wait a very long time.
Oh, yeah! Welcome to Manchester United, Anthony Martial!
Hello guys, welcome to episode 3 of the Bench podcast here. I hope you enjoyed the first 2 episodes, both gone on YouTube now, and I hope you enjoy them as well. But to my left we have Ethan Cunnison, his left we have George Bennett.
Hi guys, how you doing? It's George Bennett here.
But so this episode we're going to be talking about, I know it's a bit late, obviously I've been nearly good 3 or 4 weeks now since start of the year, but obviously we didn't start podcast then.
Better late than never.
But
but we could be the last to do it, let's say. So
yeah.
Our opinion's
to
the most
remember.
important.
But what this episode is going to be about is going to be a discussion about, well, all 3 of ours is going to be team of the decade from 2010 to 2019.
Mm-hmm.
Shall I go first with my team?
Well,
or do you want to?
Well, we have rules, so
okay.
I'm guessing formation. We've all gone for a different
4-4-2.
formation. I've gone 4-3-3.
I would do 4-3-3.
Okay, so
I've gone
you go
4-4-2.
4-3-3.
One of our players, you could argue you could play as a winger, but obviously we'll talk about it then.
Okay.
And your team of the decade, obviously, the decade, as Kingy did say, the decade did start at 2010, so no comment saying, oh, what about so-and-so in
There's
2008?
Lampard, there's Scholes, Gerrard, and but they're all last decade, so that's why I did with my players. All of them have made the name this decade. So I'm guessing who wants to start then?
Starting with
You want to start?
goalkeeper?
Go on, King, you may as well start.
Just starting off with goalkeeper.
Start off with goalkeeper. So for my goalkeeper wise, I think based on performances from 2013 till last season, I think for 5 years, I think David De Gea has definitely established himself over that period as to be
There's only one man.
the best goalkeeper in that.
Begrudgingly, I'd have to say that. Yeah.
In the decade. However, I do agree. I think obviously this season has been a tough season for him. I think Alisson and keepers like that have definitely
Joe Hart as well. If you've got to think from 2010 to now.
What?
Yeah.
Joe
fair
Hart.
play. No, yeah.
For a couple of seasons, he was
That's
one of the best.
That's 2 seasons. He's been good for 2 seasons.
And Joe Hart,
He had that loan spell at Birmingham, then he came back, and he was City's number
That's
one for like
He was
3 or 4
all right.
years.
He wasn't brilliant.
England's number one.
He
City's
was a good
captain.
keeper.
He was all right, but he's not at De Gea's level.
Obviously not, but I'm saying honourable mention.
You think you got honourable mentions in this? Who could have made it? That's what I've
Check
tried.
as well. That's an honourable mention.
Was he more last decade? I don't know.
At Arsenal, he was poor. At Chelsea, he was good. Arsenal,
last
he was
decade.
poor.
Yeah,
He was good for Chelsea's Champions League season. He was quality.
Oh
that
no,
season.
yeah, you got.
Well, yeah, he was all right then, but for Arsenal, he wasn't very good.
But yeah,
Well, are these all Premier League then, or is this all
Premier League.
Champions League though? Like,
Premier League.
count
But I'm
Champions
saying
League as well.
That season.
Oh no, okay.
He was great for Chelsea, and it was all right for Arsenal. But let's be honest, he was towards the end of his career, so he wasn't obviously going to be at the stand as he was last decade and towards the start of this decade.
There's not really been that much competition in terms in the last few years, but I think De Gea stands out.
Yeah,
overall.
De Gea, 17-18 Golden Glove winner, 3-time Man United player of the season.
He was part of the Fergie team that got their final Premier League, the most recent Prem title. So fair play to him.
So
we all would agree on that one.
Yeah.
So my defence.
This one it gets tasty.
For me, defensively,
Started right back.
Right back. I was really struggling to think of someone over because I was thinking of some. I know obviously of right backs I've played later on towards the decade, but earlier on in the decade I was finding it difficult to remember right backs. I mean, I can remember some, but were they top quality?
Yeah.
So I've gone with Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Wow. Okay.
It's interesting. No, it's interesting. I'd say if it was the next decade, like the 2020s, then
hands down.
He'd be in that team full stop.
I'm mentioning when
Maybe not yet. I mean, when can I announce mine? Or are we doing this in?
Yeah, you can announce yours. Yeah.
Oh yeah, well, with my left back, with my right back, I've gone Zabaleta.
Right. But honestly,
It's underrated.
obviously we'll do a sum up between us three of what we think our team of the decade. So we'll decide as we go through the positions.
Oh yeah, because it's like an ultimate team. Because these are suggestions, I'd guess.
But what about Kyle Walker? That was my position.
A lot of people said Cole Walker.
Honestly,
I don't know.
even between, I was thinking about right back. For me, top 3 right backs of this decade or last decade, if you want to say. Zabaleta, as you said.
I think he's just inconsistent. He's just, I don't know. He's just really like underrated in that position.
You got
Solid player.
Walker as well. Previously at Spurs, now at City. Won titles at City, cups at City. At one point, obviously, besides when Mr. Alexander-Arnold came through, he was England's starting right back for most of their games. And also, an honourable mention, I would say Valencia as well. If you're looking at this decade.
Valencia was alright.
He was more of a winger.
Yeah, but in this
He played
decade,
right back,
he's
didn't he?
more of a right
No,
back.
I would say that.
But I remember some seasons, God, Valencia was quality. But obviously, as he got older,
He started as a
it
winger,
slowed
really.
down.
It's like if you put Bale in, where would you put Bale? Left, on the left of midfield.
But if Valencia's
left
whole
back?
Man United career, I'd say more right back.
So are you going for Valencia then?
No, I'm saying Walker.
Are you going Walker?
But if we're going to sum it up, I'm going to agree with Bennett because Zabaleta was on my list. I'm sorry, Kingy.
Sorry, mate. I mean, I do like. I think Trent in the future, he's got to be a shoe in for it, really.
Oh yeah.
He's,
I hope.
although he could play midfield by that point,
Yeah,
he might
I think
change.
For England's sake, if we could talk about England for like a tiny bit, for England's sake, I'd love Trent to move into midfield, and then
Sort of
Wan-Bissaka.
playmaker, yeah.
Wan-Bissaka play
Of course,
at right back because he's defensively more sound. And I do think I can see Southgate starting Wan-Bissaka over Trent. Because I think
Not at the moment, no way.
yeah, but if you think about the big teams against the Spains, the France's, you are going to want a defensively sound player. I don't think Trent's as defensively better than.
I agree with that.
Wan-Bissaka.
I agree with that, but Trent still offers more overall.
I think Trent's shown in the past that his defensive qualities are brilliant.
He was defensively, he was very
Or-
poor last night.
Or play a back 5, play Wan-Bissaka in right centre back, or
That's another like topic for another time, really. I mean,
okay.
we were getting a bit off topic, but
what are we going to say?
so I'd say Zabaleta. Ethan said Zabaleta.
Well, so I'm outvoted, so that's fair
So,
enough. But,
yeah.
So basically, for my centre halves, I've gone for, which was a very difficult decision.
It was really hard.
Not for me, wasn't I? My first two, in my mind straight away, done it.
But
Might get the same ones, isn't it? Don't know.
centre back, first one, Vincent Kompany,
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that's one of mine.
and then the second one, Virgil van Dijk.
That was the other one.
Yeah,
That's it. That's my defence done.
However, I
On my
was
left back.
going to say Nemanja Vidic.
He was more last decade. They signed
No,
him.
he was good. He was good.
Nah.
2010-11.
Last decade.
12, 13, he was good. It was
yeah.
last season with Moyes, he struggled, but
Yeah.
he was good. He was,
I know. Those 3 seasons you say that Vidic, for me, was the best centre-back in the world at the time, along with Ferdinand. Ferdinand did drop off. But to be quite honest, that Moyes season, Ferdinand was quality.
Moyes,
But then he disagreed with what Moyes said, and he didn't like the way Man United was going, and he ended up being right, and he did leave in the end. But
Well, Ferdinand was last decade. Cause that's,
yeah, but I think
he
at
built
the
his
start
career.
of the decade, it is an honourable mention, same as.
All right,
maybe
I'll give you
Terry.
that. I can give you that. Maybe yeah. Maybe John Terry.
But these
as well.
are like they were tailing off towards the end of the
It's
decade.
when they started
the start of the decade.
Yeah.
Sorry.
big claims.
Like with company, we'll start with company. Why I put him in? He's been a brilliant leader for Man City. I mean, he's only just left, but
And
City miss him currently.
Yeah, they are missing
they need
out.
him back. He's not just a leader. He's not just a brilliant defender.
he scored vital goals as well.
Yeah, Leicester last season. That
Man
one in the
United,
league.
when they won the first time as well.
Where do you want your statue, Vincent Kompany?
Okay.
Is he going over there?
No, The
You
Leicester.
remember that?
No.
That was great. I watched the game, City Leicester, and he scored a screamer and
That,
going
was,
everyone.
that is that's statue worthy. That is a defender scoring a goal like that.
Literally,
Brilliant.
he scored a screamer,
Fair
and
play.
Martin Tyler went, "Oh, what a goal!"
Well,
Vince
Martin
Kompany."
Tyler just celebrates every goal other than Liverpool. So
I think it's to Liverpool, to be quite
I
honest.
do.
And
I
then-
think he hates
and then,
Liverpool.
Gary Neville comes in, and he goes, "Where do you want your statue, Vincent Company?" Like that.
I remember that. Yeah, that was good. Yeah.
Oh.
And then you gone from Company, and you got Van Dijk, who's
He's
quite
Absolute beast.
But you could, obviously, I'm saying Van Dijk as well, but you could argue Southampton, he wasn't as good.
Yeah, 'cause
as
look
he
at
is
the
for
players
yeah, but look at the quality of play he had around
if you're
him.
gonna argue, but and he is towards the end of the decade as well.
No, but
so
the way I see it is when he joined Liverpool, that changed our defence. It was the biggest transfer we'd ever. Obviously,
I
in terms
agree.
of it was our record transfer. The way he changed our defence, it was unbelievable. No one expected him to change our defence in not half a season.
I
no,
think everyone did.
No, they didn't. They're
I
going.
think he was. The
I
last piece of the
remember.
puzzle.
I think we were all in Telford that one time. I remember I saw it up on Twitter that he'd signed,
Yeah.
and on the comments on that, it was like, "Oh, Liverpool spent way too much on a Southampton defender, or he's going to be a waste of money for him."
Well,
But look at him now,
I cannot say anything because I remember
class player.
absolute brilliant.
I wanted him back when he was at Celtic to replace Ferdinand. So,
Did you?
oh yeah, I
Tell ya.
remember. Yeah,
Oh,
he scored a solo goal. I remember seeing it on Twitter.
oh, that was an absolute perch of a goal. That was. Honestly, I remember he was at the centre. He was right at the back. No one was moving for him in the Celtic forward line. Right through the St Johnstone heart of the midfield and defence.
Johnston.
And then bang, what a finish that was. That was.
He can score free kicks as well. Like, if you go back to his go back on YouTube and look at his Celtic goals,
Yeah.
some of them are free kicks as well. He can bend a nice
He's
free
honestly
kick
the
in.
best. I wouldn't
He can
say
bend it like
he's the
Beckham.
best.
He can bend that like Beckham.
I wouldn't say he's the best defender ever. People would disagree, but I think at the moment
Currently, he's the best in the world.
Yeah, definitely.
Virgil van Dijk scores the goal to take Netherlands to the World Cup finals.
Imagine.
The World Cup finals.
Yeah?
I know.
The
Oh
Euro.
yeah, no, it's
Oh.
fair enough.
Do you remember that?
No, where are you getting these from? Bloody hell.
You remember that? David Beckham? When he,
No, you went Van Dijk.
yeah, I
didn't
was doing it as an impression of
Oh,
Van
yeah.
Dijk.
you? Oh, okay. Right.
Jeez, get with it, George.
What you want about? You talk weird stuff, mate.
God, lads, what's going on? We're actually agreeing on players.
King's drunk.
Left back.
This is where we're gonna.
Oh no, so
disagree.
it's definitely confirmed. Van Dijk company.
Oh yeah, it's obvious.
Okay,
yeah.
so that's that then.
left
So
back
left
we're gonna
back.
disagree. I think we're gonna disagree.
Who we got?
Oh yeah.
That's what we start off with.
Go
Start
on,
off.
go
Yeah,
on,
go on, you start.
Left back was really
Oh.
hard because there's not a lot of left.
I
backs.
struggled at first.
But I wanted to say Evra.
What about you, George?
I went Aspilicueta.
He's a centre half.
No,
He's
he
more a right back.
He's a
can
centre
play
half.
left back. He can play all across
Well,
the
he can
defence.
play anywhere. But if you're gonna think of if you
don't play left
type
back.
down Aspilicueta
He's,
right
I
now,
don't think he's ever played left back.
Yes, he has.
He hasn't.
Aspilicueta on
Me-
Google
me-
right
me-
now, he'd probably say right back.
He's a centre half.
He can,
That's right back.
he can play left back.
He's a full back.
But you didn't say what
But also
position.
What
centre
position?
He's
He's-
not a left
What
back. He's a
position-
right-sided
yeah, what position is
midfielder.
he?
Okay, let's look. His predominant position, I would say right back. Right back, yes. Sir.
Like,
But
where
he
the-
can play left back. But
I've never ever seen him play left
I've
back.
seen him play left back a few times.
Oh yeah, I
When
forgot
he
you're a
first
Chelsea
started
fan.
at Chelsea, yeah, I think he played left back, and I think when he was at Marseille, he played left back. But I think when he started at Chelsea, he was a centre back. Alonso was mainly
Well, Alonso's not getting in this team.
oh
so.
yeah, he's not touching it. 'Cause besides
He's
Chelsea's
not-
Marcus
title winning,
Alonso's rubbish.
And that's what we're saying.
but I would say Evra. I know, like, it's the same argument you could say with Vidic and Ferdinand at the start of the decade. They were in their prime, but Evra, for me, he will always be one of the best left backs in the world.
Well, you said how we might disagree. However,
What did you put?
Patrice Evra's mine. as well.
There we go.
So it's 2-1, 2-1 to Ethan and Kingy. George loses the battle because the player he suggested wasn't even a left back. Well, there you go.
He can play.
Postman Pats.
I mean, he can play left
And
back.
he's wearing a white cap.
Yeah, but he's not a proper left back, is it? It's like me saying, Ashley Young or He's played left back any time, but he's a right back.
It's like when you said with Valencia. Like,
He never played left back.
Yeah, but he only played.
But he loses again.
I'd have had Andy Robertson then if that was my second option.
Well, he's been good for 2 seasons.
Yeah, I think
Two
Andy
brilliant
Robertson.
seasons.
That is a shout.
That's
that's-
Yeah, it's a shout, but
I've to be fair, I have Aspilicueta to play left back, but fine.
Yeah,
Whatever.
that's not.
You can have Evra. That's fine.
right. I
Midfield's
will
gonna be so hard.
name my right midfielder because I'm saying actually because obviously you're playing different formations. I'm doing 4-4-2.
Yeah.
My right mid was
This is to show that King
Oh.
actually did this on the train on the way here.
Raheem Sterling was my right mid, or right winger, you should say.
I did well. Me and Ethan's
to do
4-3-3.
First, we can do
Right
right
centre
centre mid. Yeah.
That in that case, maybe Yaya Toure.
Oh.
Yaya
Okay.
Toure,
To start off with,
absolute.
do you
wonder.
want to confirm the format? Do you want to stick with 4-3-3 or
Me?
4?
I'll probably say 4-4-2. Probably could stick with that.
No, I mean, as the ultimate team that we're
formation.
doing.
Oh, the ultimate team. So basically, what you're saying is Sterling like
Because
the right winger. Then.
but this is
Or right
basically
centre mid.
this whole.
Right centre mid.
No, what it is, Kingy, because what it is, the teams that we've got now, these are like options we can have for a mass end of like an ultimate team. At the
Oh,
end.
okay. I'll do 4-3-3.
Just switch to 4-3-3,
Okay.
yeah.
So
you can have him
I'll think of a midfielder, another midfielder to add into the 2 I've already got already.
Okay.
Okay, so where did you go for yours?
I would say Hazard.
He was for me. I was.
What?
As a midfielder.
Centre mid. He's never.
The way I did
He was
it,
on
okay,
midfielder then.
Okay,
So Toure
if we're going to look at
didn't.
it that way, the way I did it, I'd put Hazard as a cam. So if you're going to say it that way, I would say Kante, which is probably one
Well, hang
of
on.
the
I've
ones
got Kante later on. So
That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying, Hazard, because I don't think you put Hazard in.
So
any
left
of the-
sided
No, I haven't.
midfielder. Or
What are we
just-
going to say for on midfield?
I'll just say.
I'll put
say
Toure.
centre mid anyway. I wouldn't really go with that.
Actually, the way we should do it, we should have 3 centre mids.
just have, that's what I did. I just have the 3 flat centre mids.
No, I mean we say our 3 centre mids.
Oh, okay. Well, Toure on the right,
Mm.
Kante in the centre, and then David Silva on the left.
What about you, Kingy?
Lots on midfield.
Igalo Kante, I agree with yours.
So got N'Golo Kante in there, yeah.
Kevin De Bruyne.
Yeah, he's on my list as well.
And he came into. He's only really towards the end of this. I mean, he's definitely he's a player I think I'll put on the ones to miss out, but I just think Toure and Silva offered more in that time, more value for money at the moment.
Fernandinho.
What?
Fernandinho.
Fernandinho.
Centre mid, yeah.
Mine was
Over-
Kante, De Bruyne, and Eden Hazard.
He's not a centre
Well,
mid.
Eden Hazard's not.
He's a
That
winger.
doesn't count because he's not. He's a winger. So Ethan,
Yeah,
you're
but
right.
I want to fit him in.
If that's, I want to fit Aspilicueta in.
Yeah, but I could put
He's
Hazard
not
as a cam.
centre mid. He's not.
Bollocks.
He's
Okay.
a winger.
I should've said that,
Okay, if
but
you're not going to take him out, to be quite honest though, I'm going to agree with Bennett's choice.
it's a well-rounded
David
midfield.
Silva.
So David Silva, Kante, and Toure.
Yeah. No,
Close.
David Silva, De Bruyne, and Kante.
Why not Toure?
Toure, obviously that I remember that one season when he scored over like 20 goals. For me, that's his only good season for
He's been
City.
a solid player for City.
Charlie Adam.
Yeah, go against Chelsea.
Yeah, that long-range bolter. There we go.
But nah, for me,
Yeah,
Silva over. If you're gonna pick over between Silva,
David Silva, there's no contest. David Silva's been the most consistent Premier League player of the last decade.
So if you're gonna think
there's no-
over, if you're gonna pick between Silva and Yaya Toure, who would you pick?
I have David Silva.
Alright,
So we're gonna say
Silva, Kante, and then you put
De
I'm gonna say
Bruyne.
De Bruyne.
De
Bruyne.
Bruyne. All right, okay,
He-
fine.
De Bruyne. If you're gonna to add a bit more, De Bruyne's his quality. He is
He is
the
good,
centre
very
mid
good.
version
Brilliant.
of David Beckham because his vision
He has got good vision.
is out
I'll-
of this
I'll let you have
world.
that.
I'm sorry. Him and I'd say Trent as well, vision wise.
It was that.
He's got Michael Carrick vision,
I mean, a
Paul
recent-
Scholes vision.
To be fair, a recent example of it was Arsenal. He absolutely battered Arsenal.
God.
Arsenal had no chance. Absolutely brilliant play he was from that Arsenal game.
But yeah. Oh,
Fair, no, I'll let you have that one then.
yes.
So then strikers, that's the big
This
one
is,
now.
this is good.
I've gone with just normal strikers. I've not gone wingers. I've just gone
yeah,
three
yeah.
strikers.
Just 3 strikers. Yeah, yeah. I don't think
Well-
they could fit, but
What we're doing wingers?
You can do wingers for yours.
I'm
but-
not.
Okay,
I
okay,
don't
yeah.
think there's been that many. Well, I know Hazard and Stoke, but I don't think they've offered us the contract as much as these strikers I've had on here.
no.
Me personally, anyway.
So we can do it one by one.
So So all in the three like we did in the midfield.
No, because I want to.
You're a surprise. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So on the right of the right striker, I've gone Luis Suarez.
No.
I mean, I
There's
knew
too much
you're going to
controversy.
reject that.
There's too much. I don't like him as a person.
That's not the reason why you don't put him in the team. You got to
But
put
I
him
don't-
because how good he
I'm going to
is.
say some strikers here, and if I'm going to be honest, Luis Suarez doesn't even touch him.
No, I
Ricky
disagree.
Lambert, Ricky Lambert, Fabio Barini,
Ricky Van Wolfswinkel.
No, Michu as well.
Aspas,
Michu. Oh,
Michi. Yeah.
Aspas.
What
Brilliant.
are you going to say, Kingy, for your first striker?
For my forwards for me.
First forward.
Okay, I'll go for him.
Just one.
No,
at the
one.
moment.
Well, my right hand side, I just really struggled to think of anyone, but I had to go with. I went with Sterling.
Again, he's more. I'd say for me personally, Sterling's more for a future one.
But
A future team.
name me a right. Out of all the decade, try and name me a right winger that you think he's done better than him. Because I can't
Bale?
think of anyone.
Mo Salah. No.
Bale.
Oh no. Yeah, Bale.
Bale?
Bale was only there for 2 seasons.
Well, yeah,
No,
but
he wasn't.
I think Bale was a better right winger than Sterling.
No.
Those 2 seasons when he was banging the goals for
So
Spurs.
Sterling.
I think
Yeah,
Sterling's been he's been obviously been great for City.
the game
But-
that stands out for Bale for me was that Inter Milan one in the Champions League.
Yeah.
Mike was it Michael, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
Michael.
He was. Oh, he was sent to the
And
retirement
that
home.
season before he left to Real Madrid, he would. I
He
don't
was on-
care about
he
all
was
the
on
Messi
form.
and Ronaldo lovers. I'm sorry. Obviously, they're breaking records, but I think at that time he was arguably one of the best players in the world at that time.
I mean,
at
Real
last
Madrid. I
season
mean,
at
to be fair,
Spurs.
Bale at Real Madrid, he's had moments like that, but I don't think the Madrid fans have really respected him.
Real Madrid fans just don't respect the players. Full stop. They're being Marcelo the other day.
I remember they were booing Casillas as well.
Fantastic player he is.
Why are you looking at Timo Werner?
Saying.
That's another podcast, Kingy.
The Bundesliga team of the decade, that'll be a good one.
That'll
We
take
know
ages. We don't know the
nothing
Bundesliga that
about
well.
the Bundesliga.
It's coming to Liverpool anyway.
There's
so
always
leave
research.
that. Leave that.
Oh, here we go.
I'm not researching
But
that.
for me, I'm going to say one of them. I'm going to say this player because I don't think both you'll put it.
Go on.
For me, Wayne Rooney.
No, last decade for me.
Wayne Rooney.
I know.
Top-
Didn't you think about it, Kingy?
Wayne Rooney. All-time leading Man United's goal
All-time
scorer in that
England goal scorer,
All-time
all-time
England
Manchester
goal-
United
That
goal
doesn't mean anything if he's all-time
Oh,
England because he
if you
played
look in
Slovenia
this
for the last few
decade,
years.
Doesn't
he's
matter,
the
he's still
highest
got to
goal
score
scorer in
goals.
the Premier League as well.
You still got to score the goals, haven't you?
And also, if you're going to think about the most,
I could score in Slovenia.
for
Oh
me-
yeah, I know you're a professional footballer.
Yeah,
for
I
me,
could.
Wayne Rooney
I could score in Slovenia.
is the most unselfish player in the Premier League.
Very, very. I agree.
I think the strikers.
When he was younger, he was quite selfish, but as
Yeah,
he's got
but
older, he hasn't. Yeah.
He's so unselfish.
Rooney was last decade. Rooney for me is last decade.
What?
George,
So he burst onto the scene.
Um,
That's where he made his
yeah,
name
but
in the last
in his
decade.
prime, the early 2010s, he was in his prime.
2010, him and Berbatov up front.
That was
2010.
2008-9. That's
No,
when-
he wasn't.
No, 2010-11 when Berbatov
I don't
got
agree.
top
He doesn't
goal
like it because I
scorer.
remember when Berbatov scored an overhead kick against Liverpool.
But then there's Berbatov's not on the list.
Well,
yeah, no,
it's
but yeah, because he was too lazy of a striker. But he was.
Mhm.
Berbatov wasn't lazy.
Wayne Rooney
No,
has to be
no,
in the
I'm
team
not
of the
saying-
decade.
Yeah, I think. Oh, I don't
No,
know.
not for me.
It's close.
No.
It's close. It's close. For
I
me.
think that
He's an honourable mention.
there's two more strikers I think you'll
Okay.
disagree with. Right, do you want me to name one of them now?
Yeah.
Aguero. Well, he's got to be in.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Fine.
And then, do you want me to name the last one then? Mate,
Who?
Van Persie.
Okay. What's yours, Kingy?
What, my front three?
What's your last?
Sterling. I'm gonna go Aguero,
Yeah, I think we'll probably all agree on
and then I'm gonna go
Yeah, we'll go Aguero. That's
Eden
definitely-
Hazard, left wing.
That one season with that when Mourinho got sacked, that one season he was awful.
Yeah, but that's one
sorry.
season.
Harry Kane. Harry
Everyone has,
Kane's one of mine.
everyone has a bad season.
It was one I was thinking, but no, I thought Luis Suarez
Yeah.
did too much for me then.
He had a bad season, right? The next season when Antonio Conte came in, I remember he took on pretty much 6 Arsenal players and scored an
Yeah,
absolute
yeah.
will. Eden Hazard
Hazard's quality.
has got to be in there.
He's quality, but he goes hot and cold every so often. I know he's mostly hot and not that much cold, but
So that's Mo Salah this season, to be honest.
I'm not putting Mo Salah in the team, am I?
I'm just saying.
We're never going to agree on it.
We're not really going to agree on forwards, to be honest.
Well, we've agreed on
Aguero's in. I think Luis Suarez should be in for that one season with Liverpool. When
that one season out of the decade.
He was the best striker in the world at that time.
The one season out of the decade.
You've got to think of the whole
Best
decade,
in the
not
world.
one season.
For me, I could say Wayne Rooney. In the whole 10 years of a decade, he was one of the best players in the Premier League for 3 of them.
He was scary. No, he's the scary. Honestly, I can't not have him in for me.
I will.
I know this. I know it won't end well for me. I know. So he won't be in the
But
team.
Bennett, though, I'm going to agree with you for Van Persie.
Yeah,
So I will give you that. Give you that one. So
Percy's goal.
Rooney. So we're going to say Aguero, Van Persie.
Suarez.
Well, where's the last one? And also
3.
the team will be on the screen for the end of the episode.
Yeah, we'll put that in. Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad.
What were we going to say for the third striker? Because I cannot.
Very
has to be in this team.
Very reluctantly, I'm going to have to drop Luis Suarez. I know you don't agree with me on it, but I don't care. I'd have him in my team. I don't care. I love him that
crying
much.
once again. Unlucky.
What your tears?
I'd rather
Who are
not.
you going to say?
I said it. I said my team.
Shrek.
Are you saying Wayne Rooney then?
Shrek.
No,
No.
Aguero. I'm not.
You said Aguero.
No,
It's
Aguero and
Hazard.
Van Persie are in.
What?
Hazard and Rooney.
I've said my team, haven't I?
No,
As a
this
whole
is
team.
no, the whole ultimate team that we are creating.
As a front three.
Yes.
We've got Aguero and we've got Van Persie. Who's that third strike forward going to be? Who would he say out of Hazard and Rooney?
Well, Percy.
No, we've said Van Persie, idiot.
Hazard and Rooney.
Yeah.
You're Hazard.
Rooney.
Thank you.
That's
I win.
whatever.
I win.
That's your one win.
So as a team, we're going to say De Gea in net.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right back Zabaleta.
No. But yeah, I did 2 against 1, so yeah.
Then we've got Van Dijk and company.
Yeah, that's ultimate. Yeah.
Left back.
Evra.
I'd have gone. If I'd have had my way back, I'd have gone Robertson. But
No.
it's
So,
too late.
Are
now.
we going to say Evra then?
Evra. 2-1, yeah.
Even though his last decade. Yeah.
And then in our 3 midfield, we've got David Silva, Kante and De Bruyne. Very blue themed right there.
Blue theme midfield, yeah.
And
Blue moon. Blue moon.
And our front 3, we're going to say Aguero, Rooney and Van
Shrek.
Persie.
Oh.
And
Well,
what we're going
no.
to say and to finish off, who can say as our manager of the decade?
I said Ranieri to me.
Ranieri.
That when Leicester won the league, that will never be repeated ever again. That is honestly, I remember when that happened. It was the most honestly. That can be made into a film. That was how good it was.
Who are you going to say for your manager of
Ranieri.
Jurgen Klopp.
He hasn't won anything
Yes, he has.
in the Premier League.
You weren't judging on that. You put.
Mate.
So you're not going to say Sir Alex Ferguson?
No, he's only in
Wasn't it-
2 seasons.
2 seasons of that decade.
No.
Why would he be? No,
2010,
don't be stupid. Don't be
2000
stupid.
2010-11, 2012, 11-12, and 2012.
3 seasons. That's not no.
I'm sorry.
Ferguson's excluded because he had the whole of. He's had 2 decades for that. No, he's not in.
Okay, I'll say Ranieri then.
That team of the decade there.
Klopp is a good shout, but I mean, it's only been the last
Yeah.
few. Although
Look at BBC's.
That is exactly that. Apart from Gerrard and Kane, is exactly the same
This
as
is
mine.
viewers probably can't see.
What? I'm surprised Gerard's on.
BBC said De Gea, Alexander-Arnold, Van Dijk, Company, Evra. Thank you. Gerrard for some reason. I think he's got ice
Yep.
skates on.
No,
Kante, De Bruyne, Hazard, Aguero, and Kane.
Apart from Kane and Gerrard, that was pretty much bang on my team.
Gerard was more last decade for me. I'd
Yeah.
fair play to put him in. I wouldn't have put him in for that decade. For the
Well, everyone
decade.
loves Liverpool in the media, so.
Gary Neville.
But don't.
One great season at the end. Nah.
But yeah.
So let us know what your teams are. What teams you
Yeah,
want to have for your
put
decade in
your-
the comments.
if you-
Kingy, interrupting me again.
Oh, fight,
Shut up.
But yeah, go on, get it.
So yeah, just put your teams in the comment section, guys. Hopefully you'll make more sense than some of these lot will, because some players have been robbed, I think. And
I think in future podcast episodes we'll do more like a short debate. So if of the comments we have, if you've got any debate topics that you want us to talk about in the podcast,
let
or
us know.
probably future guests. Who knows?
So, Mr.
Just put it in
Adam
the comments.
Cottrell.
Yeah, still negotiating, just like Bruno Fernandes
That'll
and
never
Man
happen.
United. But yeah, if you want any future topics, just put them in the comments, and we'll read the comments in the future.
So yeah, can you send us all out?
Just try and get a manager in on the podcast. We're trying to get a manager in or ex-manager.
What, my
Oh, yeah.
dad?
Yeah.
Get my dad
Just
in.
think of someone. Who can we
yeah.
get in?
Can you
Oh,
see-
I think I got Sir Alex Ferguson's number on my phone.
In
so-
Aloy, get in Aloy on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll wheel him in the
No, I'm
wheelchair.
joking.
Bring him in.
No, I just say, like, you know, it's obviously, like, you know, it's been a good. This is obviously this topic's always going to divide opinion because
Yeah,
obviously
'cause they
people-
argue a lot, don't we?
Is that, plus
Yeah.
we probably missed someone off that we could have missed an absolute gem of a player, and we just completely forgot.
Yeah, if you've got any of those players, put them in the comments
exactly,
as well.
yeah. If you know anyone that we have missed off there, and we could always add that and always state it maybe the next episode. Because we'll always put. Because what we'll be interested to do at the end of the start of the next episode is we'll probably review what people have put.
Okay.
Because that'd be interesting to see, obviously. Because
We could do, yeah. That's a
You know,
shout anyway.
I do think, obviously, other people's opinion. I think there will be players from our team in theirs as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Because obviously you can't really argue with like Van Dijk, Company, De Gea,
De Bruyne.
Kante's
Kante.
as well.
Yeah.
Gerrard maybe you could argue because
That's the BBC. Leave the
Yeah,
BBC.
the BBC
one.
are wrong at the
But,
end of the day. It's on this podcast.
but, like,
This podcast is the ultimate provider of football knowledge.
yeah,
I
we
think-
did it last.
But I think
Sky and BBC have got nothing.
but I
on
think
us.
a lot of other viewers that will watch this will probably have, I'd say about 60% of the team will be quite similar
Yeah.
to ours.
Okay.
But I mean, I don't know. We could have missed some. They might
Anyway, yeah.
They might have more knowledge than us on the whole. Who we missed out because we could have missed out some big players.
So yeah, just put in the comment section. So, yeah.
Yeah, as always, like and subscribe on the YouTube channel. Hopefully, we'll have it on other platforms
Yeah,
as well.
Spotify
We're working on it
potentially.
as
Yeah.
always.
So it's a goodbye from Alex.
Yeah, goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me
Yeah.
as well.
And a goodbye from me. I don't know why I'm hosting again, but see you later, guys.
See ya.